What's up, guys? How you doing? Okay, so I touched a little bit on this on my vlog channel, kind of, and I sort of touched on it on the last couple of videos that I put up. By the way, happy 2019! Welcome to the new year, everybody. It's been a really weird year so far. Like, the first week of 2019 has been so bizarre. I don't know if it's just been me, or the people around me, or if it's like global. I don't know, but a lot of like not good things have been happening, and I'm kind of hoping that's not an indicator of what the rest of the year is going to be like. Hopefully we're just getting all of this crap out of the way now so that the rest of the year can be amazing. I feel like the universe has big plans for 2019. I just kind of feel it, like whether it's big good plans or big bad plans for people, I feel like it's not going to be a mediocre year. I just kind of have this feeling, especially if the first week is anything to go by. Oh my goodness. I just kind of wanted to just check in with you guys as the first official video of the new year and let you know sort of more of what to expect from me coming into this year and beyond, but mostly this year. There have been a lot of changes in my life, and I am still going to talk about my past. I know I said I was going to a couple of times, but then when I got into that whole headspace of like getting on track of making those videos, you know, talking about the dark secrets of my past, I guess if you want to word it that way, I ended up triggering myself, like legitimately triggering myself into pretty bad depression, probably the worst depression I've had since I was a teenager. It wasn't good, so I was kind of scared to revisit it there for a while, but I think I'm in an okay place now. I can talk about it. I'm not going to do it in this video. It'll be a whole other thing, so don't worry if you're afraid of being triggered. I'm not going to talk about it right now. But I'm ready to talk about it because I'm in a really good place, and that's what I was about to get to. I do want you guys to know this stuff because it's very important to understand me and the changes that I've gone through, and I feel like it's also important just in case anybody else has gone through these things as well, or is currently going through these things. So A, you can feel not alone, because that's really important when you are in a bad mental place or physical place or anything, you know, just feeling not alone, feeling like you have support, or feeling like you're not the only one can sometimes be so liberating and can help give you the push that you need to move on, to grow and change and make yourself into a better person. And that's really the jumping off point that I think a lot of people are missing. And I don't flatter myself in thinking that I can be that jumping off point, but if I can, I want to be able to put it out there just in case for one person who needs to see it at the right time, they do, and something great happens. And also, I just kind of want to tell you guys because, again, it will give you better insight into me and understanding my growth and my changes, and, you know, maybe why I am the way I am, or why I'm averse to certain things, or why I gravitate towards certain things. Like, it will help you understand it a little bit better, and I like communicating those things to you, and I like feeling close to you guys with that. So I'm going to be talking about those things. I'm really going to get into it. I'm going to basically just dish the dirt, spill the tea, as you kids call it now. I'm so old. I'm like so aware of how old I am. Every single time somebody leaves a comment and they say a word that I don't know. Like, somebody said stan the other day. They're like, I stan this. And I was like, what? What is that? I actually had to Google it. I was like, what is that? I don't understand. I get it now. I get it. Some stuff I can get from context, but for the most part, I have to Google what you guys are saying half the time. I don't spend a lot of time on the internet, and I have no idea. Okay, so another thing that you can expect in my videos, apart from like the super real conversations and story times about my past, which are going to be all pretty much dark and painful and crazy, is I'm going to be physically changing a little bit more. I know that probably makes it sound like I'm going to get breast implants or something, but definitely not. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but somewhere along the line in the last couple of years, I actually became a girl. And I know that sounds very strange, and this isn't like a transgender joke or anything like that. Nothing like that, so please don't get offended. It was just a stupid joke to indicate that I've never been a girl. Girly girl stuff was always beyond me. I didn't give a crap about like my hair, you know, or doing my nails or makeup or boys or anything like that. Like, I swear to God, I never got into the girly part of being a girl. And I wholeheartedly blame Mike 100% for unlocking my estrogen. That's what I tell him, because that's another thing I'm going to talk about at some point is I've never had a healthy relationship until Mike. And when you guys hear my stories, you will, you know, you'll get it. You'll get it. I know you guys have seen me go through a couple of relationships if you've been here long enough. And oh my God, okay, I'm not going to get into it. But anyway, you'll hear all about that stuff. Okay, just because I showed you good and happy times. Anyway, we'll get into that later. But anyway, basically, Mike is the first healthy relationship I've ever been in. And he's the only person I've ever really felt, you know, a love connection with, like how you're supposed to, you know, the actual kind, not the dysfunctional, unhealthy, toxic kind. And I think it went a long way in unlocking my inner girl, because well, I think that's another topic for another day too. But the short version is I didn't get into girly stuff until him, and now I'm like super into girly stuff. And I don't know what happened. Like, I actually got emotional. I started crying all the time. I actually like chocolate now. I didn't before. And now I'm like, oh, give me all the chocolate. And now I like having my nails done. I can't always have them done because I work with my hands a lot and they just fall apart after one day. I like doing my hair. You know, I've always liked coloring my hair, but this is, you know, to a new level. And the only reason that I've had it up in this stupid bun in the last 87 videos in a row is because I've been working too hard and I've been too lazy. It's just a lazy thing and a functionality thing. So that's basically what it is. I'm going to start keeping up with it more. At least I'm going to try to. Makeup has become a thing in my life. As you've noticed, I actually ordered the Blood Sugar and Alien palettes from Jeffree Star. Shoot me now, because I never thought that I would be doing that. I've been learning makeup for the past couple of years. I've gotten better at it. I'm definitely not great at it yet, but I'm learning and I'm trying, and it has definitely improved. And I 100% want that journey to be my own. So if you have any advice, keep it to yourself, please. It's not me being rude. It's not me trying to like discredit your opinions. I'm sure all of you guys know what you're talking about. And it's not that. It's more like I prefer to just find it out on my own. I'm very independently minded when it comes to stuff like that. I don't want people telling me, you know, this, that, and the other thing. I'd rather discover it for myself, and it absorbs better that way, and I take more pride in it that way. I guess it's a good way to put it. I take much more pride in something if I can learn it and discover it for myself, rather than someone just being like, okay, so here's some tips for you. Do this, do this, do this. And I'm like, oh okay, robot. No. Again, I know you guys know what you're talking about, but I'd rather just do it myself. So, thank you. But just... So we're going to be doing a lot of more makeup stuff. A lot of more. Less of more Englishing and a lot of more makeuping. So we're going to do stuff like that. Like for, you know, like when my Jeffree Star stuff arrives. See, the English is just going right out the door. I used to be very good at English, and now the girl stuff is taking over, and it's pushing out the intellectual stuff. Oh my God. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing review thing of my Jeffree Star stuff when it arrives. Regardless of your opinions about Jeffree Star, honestly, I don't care. I mean, you know, everyone has a right to their opinion, but like, I just ordered makeup. I had somebody huffily storm away from my fan base because they found out that I ordered the Blood Sugar palette and they don't like Jeffree Star. So by association, apparently, I'm a racist bastard. I don't know. So I just ordered makeup, so like, you know, don't crucify me for that. So there's gonna be more stuff like that. You'll be seeing a little bit more assertive behavior from me. I guess that's a way to put it. I say assertive because I've gotten to this point of where I'm like super comfortable. Like every day I feel more and more comfortable with my life, with who I am. My self-esteem has just, oh my God. Like, you know, the bar was low to begin with because I had probably like negative self-esteem in high school, and ever since then it's just kind of been doing this. And then in 2013 it went and then I had to build it back up. So you'll hear about that. You'll hear all the dirt on that, or all the tea, excuse me. And I've been slowly rebuilding it since 2013. And I think I'm finally at a point now where I've peaked, where I'm in a very healthy place right now. I'm not saying I'm not going to continue to grow and change, but like, I'm in a very good place right now. So it's coming through. Kara noticed it actually when I wasn't even posting videos there for a minute because I was really busy. But just from talking to me every day, she noticed. She was like, you know, you have like this newfound confidence or something, and it's like really cool and really awesome, and it's like shining through, and I'm really happy for you. And I was like, well, you can tell just from like me texting with you? But apparently she could, because she's really astute and, you know, cares and notices things. So, yeah, she's a big part of why I'm at this place too. So I'm going to credit her. I credit Mike for being an amazing, you know, person in my life. He's my rock. I don't know what I would do without him. He's amazing. I love him to pieces. And like I said, it's the first healthy relationship I've ever had, and we're both just so happy. So there's that. You know, it's like the backbone of my life right now. And then I have Kara in my life. You know, I don't know how I ever got along without her. Like, to be honest, like, she's amazing. She's the most wonderful friend I ever could have even asked for or wished for, and beyond. So we're going to have a lot of adventures this year. Stick around because we have plans. But yeah, having her in my life has just been another facet of amazing. So that's really helped put me in this really good, secure place. I love where I work. I love my job. I love my coworkers. I love being successful, like with my candles, and my videos are good too. Like I have fun making videos again. Like that, I never thought that would happen again. I thought it just got so tired and old, but no, I love it. This is why I'm continuing to do it. I don't make much money from it, if anything. And I'm not super popular, but I still like to do it, you know, for, you know, the 12 of you that actually watch my videos and stick around. Hey, you know, you guys mean something to me, so I like doing it, you know, for myself and for you. So there you go. So, I mean, if I seem a little more assertive, confident, whatever you want to call it, that's because this is where I am in my life now. You guys have never seen me in this place in my life before. This is new for all of us. We're all enjoying this and experiencing this together. So, and that's another reason I want to share more of my backstory with you guys, so that you can see where I started, you know, the things that lifted me up, the things that brought me down, and how I had to rebuild and what I had to rebuild from. And it was just a huge, big struggle journey after struggle journey, and now here we are. So I'm really, really happy about that, how it turned out. The struggle sucked, but I mean, here we are. And coming with all of that confidence and stuff, you know, the assertive stuff, is basically I don't take crap from people. I know that sounds like really like, I don't take crap from anybody. And it's not really like that. It's more of a, you know what, I've taken so much crap in my life and I'm just over it. I'm done taking crap. I'm just done. I don't want to do it. It's toxic. It's negative. I don't want it in my life. And I'm just not prepared to deal with it. And I just don't want to. And I don't think I should have to. I choose not to. It's not really coming at, you know, at it from like an attitude standpoint. It's just more of like, you know what? Nope. I ain't doing it. Nope. Not doing it. Because there's shitty people who say shitty things and they do shitty things and they try to bring you down to their level. I'm at this place now where it doesn't really get to me so much. Is I'm just like, why are you like this? You know? Like, okay. Like when that girl like stampeded out of my life because I ordered the Jeffree Star palette, I was just like, okay, well, if you're really that shallow that a makeup purchase, like me purchasing makeup, like changed your entire opinion of me, like, okay, bye. Like, you know, I don't know. I think I've just kind of hit this little zen peak, so I feel more comfortable being myself now. I've always felt comfortable being myself to a certain degree. It's never that I haven't been. It's not like I've been hiding things. It's not that I have. It's just I feel like I'm actually seeing my full potential, and I'm actually comfortable aspiring to my full potential now without restraint, because I'm not afraid of being judged anymore. Because everyone's afraid of being judged to a certain extent. I mean, if we're being honest. But I feel like I'm now at this point where I'm just like, you know what? If I want to buy a giant Victorian hat and wear it, I'm going to buy a giant Victorian hat and wear it. And guess what? I did. I bought a giant Victorian hat and I wore it. And it felt great. Absolutely great. At first I was like, this is kind of eccentric and weird, but you know what? It exists. So I'm gonna be the one to buy it and appreciate it and wear it, and there it is. Why not, right? So you can just kind of expect more things like that. I mean, I'm just gonna care a lot less about the judgment. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be a bitch. Definitely not. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna be like flame throwing people. It's not like that. I'm just gonna be my weird ass self and not really care about judgment on it. I'm weird. I'm a weird individual. At times, like, I mean, I do strange things. You know, I like to indulge in strange things. You know, I'm not a bad person. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't hurt people. You know, I don't like to draw negative attention. I don't do toxic things. I don't allow toxic things into my life. So if I want to one day put on a bunch of makeup and act like a little weirdo, then that's what I'm gonna do, you know? I'm going back to my roots of when I was like 6 and would just like throw the video camera on at my dad's house and just act like a freaking wingnut and not care and act like no one was ever gonna see it. And I don't think anyone's ever seen it, but this is different because I'm choosing to put it out there and I'm fine with that. This is an extremely long video and I'm very, very sorry for that. Except that I'm not really sorry for that because this is how I am too. I tend to do, you know, one of these things. But if you're getting any amount of, I don't know, entertainment, enjoyment, inspiration even, I don't know, from this, then cool. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate, you know, you watching me and my, you know, and supporting me and everything. And I look forward to sharing more moments with you. So I'm just going to wrap this up. I'm looking forward to all the new videos and content that I'll be doing in 2019, and hopefully you guys are too. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here and actually watch this whole darn thing. My goodness. Thank you everyone for your support in 2018 and before. I look forward to sharing 2019 with you and beyond. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I always say bye in a weird way because I never know how to say bye because I'm socially awkward as hell. So I'll just end the video without saying bye.